Welcome to Crypto Corner. My name is OJ, a crypto investor and analyst since 2016. And in this video, I will give you my honest and detailed review of the new Keystone 3 Pro cold wallet. I'll break down its features, security, design, user experience, compatibility, so you can get a good understanding of this product and see if it's right for you. Let's dive into it. Secure storage is of utmost importance as digital assets are vulnerable to hacking and theft. With the increasing popularity of cryptocurrencies, the need for secure storage solutions has become more critical than ever. This is why on this channel I feature all the best crypto services and storage solutions, and I have reviewed every single hardware wallet that is worth the money. It's hard to pick favorites, but Keystone is surely in my top 5. I was using the older Keystone Pro until I got this new one here. This is the Keystone 3 Pro, and like its predecessor, it's designed to provide a high level of security, great functionality, and smooth and easy user experience. I will mark with timestamps the different points in my review here, so use these timestamps if you want to just skip any part of this video. You will find them in the description below. You know, everything digital is vulnerable to hacking and theft. Most people still hold their crypto in hot wallets and exchanges, and this is really not safe, guys. Unlike traditional bank accounts, cryptocurrencies are not insured by the government, and once they are stolen, they cannot be recovered. Therefore, it is essential to store digital assets offline, cold storage, which is a much more secure way to prevent unauthorized access and theft. So, let's start with the security first. The Keystone 3 Pro uses bank-grade secure chips to generate true random numbers, derive private and public keys, sign transactions, and protect private keys from being leaked. This ensures that your private keys never leave the device, and they are stored with the best possible protection from physical attacks. In fact, this new model is the first device that I've ever seen that has 3 secure elements. As you can see, compared to its biggest competition, Ledger and Trezor, it's way more advanced. It offers a level of security that is unmatched. Microchip ATEX C608B and Maxim DS28S60 are specifically engineered to safeguard seed phrases, while the Maxim Max 32520 is a secure microcontroller that plays a vital role in handling fingerprint data, with the verification process being executed securely within the MCU, which is only available on this model. Additionally, the Keystone 3 incorporates a PCI-grade anti-tampering feature with an intricate security house of circuitry encompassing the core IC and SE chips. Any physical tampering results in an immediate data wipeout, further strengthening the device's resilience. This is a so-called self-destruct mechanism that this brand pioneered a few years back, and it continues to be a core feature in their Pro series. Mind you, it's only in the Pro series for now. Now, the question that I usually get when I mention this is, does this mean that I will lose my assets then? If the device self-destructs, I will lose access, right? Well, not really. I have to point out that your assets are not stored on the device itself, so you can simply migrate to a new device. It doesn't even have to be the same brand, it could be any. All you need is your seed phrase. Make sure that you don't lose that. You will need it to sync any device with your data and access all of the crypto that you had on the previous device. These hardware wallets have one main purpose: to store your private keys safely. This is what you need in order to access your coins and tokens, regardless of which blockchain they belong to. Bitcoin or Ethereum or Polygon or Ripple, every blockchain is accessed via a private key, and this is what is stored in here. The way to migrate to any other device or a new model is by importing your seed phrase that you will generate the first time you're setting up this device, which is what I did here with this one, migrating from my older Keystone device to the new one. Most wallets use a standard for seed phrase generating called BIP39, meaning they all have compatibility. Regardless if the seed is 12 or 24 words or 18, there are different setups, but in general, cold wallets use the same standard, so they are interchangeable. This is why I always remind you that your seed phrase is in fact the most important thing, and I use metal plates to store and safeguard my seed phrases. Keystone also offers this product, 3 different models they have, so it's a good idea to order one of these with your device. You can use my discount code for that too. It's in the description below. Another security feature that I need to mention, and most wallets have that, is PIN protection. You enter a PIN when you power up the device to unlock it. It's the first line of defense against unauthorized users. In terms of design, it's very similar to the original model, slightly more sleek. The screen is large 4-inch touchscreen that makes it easy to navigate and use, which I like. It means that the device is bigger than some of the other wallets on the market, but this is the point here. I already have several small devices, and let me tell you, it is too easy to lose them, or rather I should say misplace them, which is bad enough. I spent days looking for my ledger at Trezor too, and not just once, it's happened to me many times over the last 5 years. So I like to have a device that fits perfectly in my hand and it's easier to find if I'm in a hurry. This is ideal for a more frequent usage. Having a large screen makes it more user-friendly than any of the smaller devices, so it's a plus for me. This Keystone 3 Pro has a metal casing that provides extra durability and anti-tamper features. There is a fingerprint sensor, I think you can see it here. This is to unlock the device and also for signing transactions, so if you are in public, you don't have to risk exposing your PIN or password. This biometric capability is actually only available to the Keystone 3 Pro and the older models, but it's not available on the standard Keystone 3 model. The device has one button, this is to power on and off, also the front screen, a camera on the rear used for scanning QR codes, and that fingerprint sensor is also on the rear side. The setup process is intuitive and user-friendly, especially on that large screen, making it very suitable for beginners. I posted a separate video here, a tutorial, where I go through the setting up step by step, so make sure you watch that when you receive the device. And don't forget to grab my discount code when ordering the device. It's in the description below. Keystone supports over 5,000 cryptocurrencies and transaction decoding. It is built with Web3 in mind, and it's easier to sign DeFi transactions here than it is on Ledger or any of the other smaller devices. The team is still in the process of adding support to this new model for all of the blockchains that the previous models had. As of right now, the supported chains are Bitcoin and Ethereum by default, and Cosmos has just been added. Solana, Tron, Cardano, Aptos, and Sui and all of their tokens will be added in the coming month. In this model, there is USB connectivity. This is considered a new feature that is optional, and Airgapped mode is still the other option for those who prefer it. You download the upgrade to the card, insert the card in the device, and then extract the upgrade. If you're into SD card upgrades, your wallet stays air-gapped. And this is what I'm doing. But for newbies who like the convenience of using a USB, they will need to start with an SD card firmware upgrade to version 1.0.4 from the website, of course, before switching to USB upgrades. I will not use the USB because I like it being air-gapped. Another new feature is that up until this point we used a native Keystone mobile phone app to navigate the device, but the team is trying to make things as decentralized as possible so that users have total self-custody with this device. I was a bit taken aback by this, especially since I don't trust MetaMask too much. So I reached out to their team to ask why this change. Here is what they explained to me. We decided to leave the Keystone companion app mainly because we wanted to avoid the single point of failure. This refers to the fact that a mobile app could be attacked by a hacker, thus making it a point of failure. We wanted to give users more independence and trust in their own control, and it frees up our time to focus on hardware development. In our opinion, Ruby Wallet is a great choice since the team really cares about users' security and privacy. Safe is also a solid choice for multi-signature transactions. Well, this makes sense to me, and Safe Wallet has a mobile application, and you can use it for the older model, the Legacy Keystone Pro as well. You can read more about this here on this blog post. Check it out, I will drop the link in the description below. In regards to backup and recovery, there are several options, including mnemonic phrases and Shamir backups. On top of that, you can manage up to 3 unique seed phrases from a single device, which is great. I didn't find this feature in any of the other wallets that I use. The Shamir backups allows you to split your backup seed in such a way that it allows you to specify how many backups you need in order to restore your wallet. The smallest is 2 out of 2, or the maximum 16 out of 16 Shamir backups. For instance, if you have a 3 out of 5 pieces, let's say, of Shamir backup and you lose 2 of those, you can still restore with the remaining 3 backups. Recovery, or restore I should say, is a feature that you will use only if you're migrating from another wallet, or in the rare occasion that you upgrade the firmware and it causes a reset of the device, which doesn't really happen, but it is possible. In such cases, you will need to import your seed phrase during the setting up process. Just remember, this is a self-custodial wallet, meaning nobody can do the restore without your seed phrase. Not even the developers. They have no exposure to your seed phrase, so they can't help you. Make sure that you never lose that. Punch it onto a steel or titanium plate. You can check out this video that I dedicated to the various metal plates that I use. I will add it also in the description below. The Keystone 3 Pro has a built-in battery that lasts 10 times longer than the previous models. Charging time is around 3 hours, and the standby time at full charge is over 200 hours. Many other wallets do not use a battery at all. They have to be powered with the USB cable, which is a point of failure. Here, you don't need to use the USB cable to connect to your computer or phone just to charge the battery. Approving transactions happens with QR codes, so no need to use the cable to connect to my computer. This device is priced at $169, making it a good value for money compared to the market leaders, Ledger and Trezor, which are its biggest competition. Don't forget, you get a discount with my link, so use it. Alright, so let's see what are the pros and cons. What do I like and what I think could be improved? It's a light, well-designed piece of tech that fits well in my hand, large touchscreen display, fingerprint authentication, Airgapped, 3 secure element chips, self-destruct mechanism, support for a large number of cryptocurrencies, value for money, integrated with several popular software wallets like MetaMask, Ruby, Safe, Solflare, and more. Alright, well, what are the cons? Well, the biggest letdown for me is the battery being internal. What I really liked in the older model is that I could use it with AAA batteries if I run out of battery or when the original battery is no longer usable. But now that there's a USB cable, this will be used for powering up in case your battery is running flat. So I guess not really a big deal. I think the move away from having its own app for navigating the device could be a drawback too. It's funny because on the one hand, you now have a choice of various other platforms to use for navigating. But on the other hand, I like to use one official app by the same developers as the device, so things can be custom made. It kind of gives me more peace of mind. Other than that, I don't have much to critique. It's surely a step up in terms of design and security, so what's not to like? There's also a Bitcoin-only version for those maxis out there, so that's ideal for me too because I use quite a few wallets already and some of these are only for my long-term Bitcoin holdings. By the way, take a look at their blog as well. It's packed with important articles on everything that you need to make the most out of your Keystone. They post every week, so it's very informative and up-to-date. I dropped that link also in the description below. All in all, I'm happy with this device and I give it the thumbs up for sure. Get yours with a special cryptocurrency discount, details below. Alright, well, this wraps up today's episode of Crypto Corner, guys. I hope this review is helpful to you. Make sure to check out the links in the description below where you find the links to all of the crypto services that I'm using, my discount codes for this wallet and for all of the Keystone products, as well as my free ebook on all of the best crypto wallets. Ever since 2016, when I first jumped into cryptocurrencies, I've been using all kinds of wallets, hot and cold wallets. I've reviewed all of the top wallets that I'm currently using, all the the ones that I've been using in the past in this free little guide that I put together. It's a PDF guide, and it's got everything that you need to choose the right wallet for you. So download it for free from the link in the description below. And while you're here, just pick another one of my videos, and I'm gonna see you there.